Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to the FUT Champions Week 3 Weekend League, and we're going to be jumping straight into the first game today. Remember, this is a series where I'm going to bring you the first 10 games in the first episode, then the next 10 games, etc, etc. So it will be 4 episodes this week, doing a whole 40, and let's see how we get on. As I said, we're going to jump straight into the games and look at the first team that we're coming up against. You've got quite a few of the SBC players in there, and also a legend at the back as well. So as you know, I always struggle on the first game of the Weekend League. I don't know why it is, and we've even lost to a full silver team on the first day before. So not the best way to start. As you can see already, we're behind. 5 minutes to go in the first half, and it is the SBC Lacazette, who I have been struggling against, to be honest. Grabbing that first goal from outside the area. A bit of a hit and hope shot there, but as you know, it does go into the back net. So now we're already on the back foot, and they're looking to grab a second. Here's Diego Costa, and he scores. It is the SBC Diego Costa too. So not really much I can do about that. Defence is everywhere. I don't think I made any upgrades to the side that I actually ended week 2 with. I don't think. I brought in Dembele, but I can't remember if I ended week 2 with him or not. I think he's going to be the only change if there was any changes. I've got Courtois in goal as well. Martial starting or coming on at least. Still got Vardy. Vardy is the boss. We've got Daniel Sturridge in the side. Kante in the middle, of course, with Matic. And there's a nice little smart finish from Anthony Martial, pulling a goal back. 15 minutes to go. Can we get back into it? I don't think so. This is game 1 after all. And this guy is not the best player, but he's got the players in there to do the job for him. And I always struggle with first game, as I've already mentioned. Look at the pace on Lacazette. He's an absolute beast. My defence can't get anywhere near him. He's going forward. Puts the ball in the middle for Hazard, who twisted turns, does my defender, and a nice simple finish at the end from him, giving them the 4-1 lead. And it looks like he broke his arm there as he was celebrating. But nice little scoop turn inside. Goalkeeper didn't do a damn thing. So next game up, and again, look at the informs he's got. This is another insane team that I'm going to be facing. It's going to be a tough one. Let's see. This is game 2 of the 40. I want to try and go on a good run. Remember in the last weekend, we did go on our best run that we've ever actually had. I think it was 8 games won in a row. So if we could do something like that this weekend, I'll be very, very pleased. But remember, 18 wins is the bare minimum of what we actually want. Oh yeah, well, I've started with Butland in goal, haven't I? Yeah, I've not actually. I do upgrade to Courtois. I don't know if I upgrade to him in this episode. I might do. But Butland was just letting me down for some reason this weekend, so I did upgrade, got myself Courtois in the end, and we'll have to keep an eye out for that and see actually what game we upgrade to Courtois. But right now it is still currently Jack Butland in goal for us, as Aspilicueta there equalises for us. Can we try and grab this one? Coming from behind, still the win. Matic with the ball through, but unlucky. It was intercepted. Now Florenzi, still Florenzi. Still Florenzi, and he scores. He puts them back in front, 2-1. No idea how he just got all the way through there, but I guess poor defending from me. So it is 2-1. We've got some work to do. Less than 20 minutes to play in game 2. Matic finds Kante. Matic actually got taken down there, but that's a beautiful through ball from Christian Eriksen. Finds Martial, chips the keeper. That's a beautiful finish there from Anthony Martial after a nice little pass as well from Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen is one of the my favourite players to use right now as a cam. He really does work hard there in the cam position. Of course, we do have Vardy, who works hard as a striker as well. So linking them both up together, as well as Daniel Sturridge, or of course Anthony Martial, who comes on for us in the second half. But into extra time, it did end 2-2 after 90 minutes, and there's a nice finish from Daniel Sturridge, who's come on and puts us 3-2 ahead. And will that be enough though to give us the victory? Nice little passing play there from us. Nice little play. I like that. We are in front for the first time in this game. Here's Alexandro though. And then they're on the attack looking for an equalising goal. Giovinco inside for Salah. Salah is a beast on foot 17. And there is an equalising goal. 107 minutes played in extra time. It's now 3-3. What a game this is. Plenty of goals. Look at that. Horrible goal to concede. Jack Butland should have done better from there. But we've got, what, 10 minutes to play now of extra time. We're still drawing 3 apiece. Is it going to be penalty shootout in only game 2? Or can we steal it? Again, nice little through ball from Christian Eriksen, and it's Christian Benteke who's come on. It is the informed Christian Benteke who I have as an untradeable player. I did get him in a 2-player rare pack the other day, actually. So I thought I'd try him out, bring him on as a substitute. He's got the strength, and it seems he can finish as well. So we're back in front, 4-3. A minute to play. And, oh, Willian's been taken down, and we have the penalty. Chiellini took him down, and he gets a yellow card as well. So this is a chance to grab our first win of the 40 and wrap this game up. Who's going to be taking it? It is going to be Benteke, is that? Let's give it Sturridge, I think, or Eriksen. Eriksen's played really well in this game. He's got a few assists. Let's see if he can grab himself a goal at the end, and he does. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and in the final minute of extra time, we wrap up the 3 points, or the victory, and that is a 5-3 win. So game 2 over and done with. First win. So 50-50 right now with 1-1, lost 1, and we're up against Lacazette again. He has Sanchez and Kante in the middle as well as Eric Bailly at the back. Butland in goal. Decent side, but thankfully it's not the SBC Lacazette, so we'll have to wait and see how we get on against him. He's in possession right now, playing the ball forward for Kante. Kante waiting for the run for Lacazette, and here is Lacazette looking to give him the lead, and he does just that. A low-driven shot across Jack Butland, less than 20 minutes gone, and Lacazette is an absolute beast right now. Just can't defend against the guy. Wherever he shoots, he just seems to score, and that's a nice little through ball. Jack Butland's came out, and he's taken Lacazette down, and it is going to be a penalty. It's actually David De Gea in goal. I think I've actually used the David De Gea loan player. I have indeed. As you can see there, it is the lone David De Gea. So it was my mistake. It wasn't Jack Butland who started this one. I think because Jack Butland was letting me down, I decided to use some of these lone goalkeepers that I got to see who I could get on with. Because I think I've got David De Gea, about 8 games loan, and then I've got Courtois. So I try and see who's actually the best, who does better for me. And I think in the end I go with Courtois because David De Gea just let me down too many times. Even though he was supposed to be solid, and quite a few people recommended to go with David De Gea. But I think Courtois was more solid for me, and he's a lot cheaper as well. So I do go with Courtois, but we will still be using David De Gea for a few more loans, I believe, and then we've got Courtois loan cards before I actually go on and purchase him. Well, there we are, 2-2, just over an hour gone. Christian Eriksen yet again being the main man for us, getting us back into this game. And again, as you can see, we are in extra time. Is it going to be a late winner, or are we actually going to have the first penalty shootout? Oh, Bashawi puts them in front. That's not what we wanted. Only 5 minutes remaining in this game in extra time, and we are trailing now. David De Gea again unable to keep that one out. We're trailing 3-2. Final minute. Can we steal a late equaliser? Here's Benteke. He's come on late on. Cross it across the middle, and there is Kyle Walker of all people at that back post in the final minute of extra time. A little bit of luck there as well. It went in off the post, but it looks like we've just saved this game, and it's going to be going to a penalty shootout. So first penalty up, it is going to be Willian, number 22, who steps up and straight into the back net. He left the gap wide open, so I went straight into it. So we are in front, 1-0. Come on, De Gea, do your job. Oh, he dives the wrong way. And Bashawi giving them the equalising goal. Benteke, there we go, back in front, 2-1. It's always tense when you're in a penalty shootout in the weekend league. Trying to put him off with a little bit of wiggling, and again sends the keeper the wrong way. Anthony Martial this time grabbing the second goal for the opposing side. I thought that was going to be saved by his foot for a second, but thankfully it went into the back net, and that was my own Anthony Martial who scores my third goal. Oh my god, how is that for cheese? That should have been a save. We should be 3-2 ahead. And we do go ahead now though. Dembele this time scoring our 4th goal as Renato Sanchez steps up. Come on, keeps. Oh, we dive the wrong way again this time. I can't believe we didn't save that shot before this Sanchez one. And that was a bit close as well. Thankfully went underneath the keeper. So if we save this, we will be the winners. Obviously this will be win number 2. Come on, keeps. Oh, straight down the middle this time. Kante it is. And now Matic steps up for us. This is penalty number 6. And sends the keeper the wrong way. Well, the goalkeeper didn't really dive there. But we're back in front. All we need to do is save it, or for him to miss the target completely. And again, the goalkeeper diving the wrong way. It is 6 penalties apiece. And he saved it. That was a terrible penalty straight at the Jack Butland. So now we need to save this one. If he scores, he's going to be taking the victory. And he does, straight down the middle. Goalkeeper diving the wrong way. So game number 3 ends in defeat on the penalty shootout. That one is a hard one to take. We should have really won that game. I feel we should have won it at least anyway. But next up, this guy has got a decent side. He's got the SBC Player of the Month, Son, and Raheem Sterling in there as well. He's got informed Diego Costa and Zonzi. And also I saw that he's got Griezmann playing as a cam too. So this is going to be a tough one. He's got the Derby County logo, so he must be local to me as I am from Derby. That's a nice little tidy finish there. Is that Griezmann? It is, of course. Griezmann's an absolute beast on FUT 17 as well. Not really been able to use him myself other than in FUT Draft, where he was actually outstanding for me in FUT Draft actually. But as you can see there, unable to defend against him. Everybody's got these top strikers like Lacazette and Griezmann. I just struggle. My defence just not good enough, to be honest, even though it is Eric Bailly and Smalling. I think it's just my defense. Look at that, straight through the middle again, leaving the gap open. And that is the second goal of the game for Griezmann. And there he is with his little celebration as well. So game number 4 looks like he's going to be heading towards loss number 3, which is a bit of a shame. Not the start that we wanted this weekend, of course. But still, we've got time to grab ourselves some wins, try and go on a winning streak, get ourselves back into it. Gold 3 is our minimum aim. That is 18 wins, as we just conceded goal number 3. This is absolutely terrible. You see what David De Gea, he's just letting me down. He's not making any decent saves whatsoever. His position is terrible. And look how early he's diving for that. It's just horrible. And it is a hat-trick for Griezmann as well. And there is David De Gea. Thankfully, he's able to hold on to that one. But the game is already over. And there is the final whistle. So game number 4 ends in loss number 3. And we really need to start winning some games now as Griezmann takes home that ball. So game number 5. He's got a decent side here. I wouldn't say it's outstanding. His left back is a weak link. Mahrez, I don't really rate him, to be honest. Anthony Martial and Theo Walcott are only really good if you really know how to use them. Vardy is always going to be a danger no matter who he's playing for. Christian Eriksen with nice skill, and that's a beautiful little finish there. 2.5 minutes gone, and Christian Eriksen doing what he does best. Nice little skill, getting past the defence and putting the ball into the back of the net. So into the final 10 minutes, and we're still leading by 1 goal to 0. That's a poor goal kick as we go forward, and they're settling the game with a nice little rebounded finish from Christian Benteke, who's actually done well for me. I have been bringing him on as a second half substitute, and he always seems to be in the right place at the right time. And there he is, grabbing the second goal of the game. We just need to wait for the final whistle to blow, and this will be win number 2. And there is the final whistle. So it is win number 2 in game number 5. Obviously, we would have liked to have not lost so many already. But never mind, let's try and get ourselves on a winning streak right now. This guy has got KDB in the middle. Always dangerous KDB. Decent defence, and he's got Hugo Lloris in goal as well. Well, let's see how we get on in game number 6 then. Here's Varane playing the ball forward, but Sturridge stealing it. Eriksen plays the ball forward for Jamie Vardy. Low-driven shot across the keeper, and there is the first goal of the game. It just inside the first couple of minutes in the second half, sorry. And can we hold on to grab another victory? There's Danny Sturridge who won the ball back initially there. Well played from Danny. We're into the final minute, and there is the final whistle. So that is another victory. 2 wins out of 2 then in the last 2 games, and we're all level again. 3 wins, 3 losses as we go into game 7, and this guy's got a decent side. All French apart from the goalkeeper Oblak, but he's still got a strong link there. I think he's got a total 184 rated team, and Lacazette, as you can see up there as well. So I will be worrying about Lacazette as he's only natural from me. Kyle Walker almost having a little bit of luck with the shot there, but it did take a deflection. So we've actually won a free kick, and Christian Eriksen just inside the post. And did that, well, it went in obviously because he's gone out celebrating, but the goal net did not move. Did you see that? I thought for a second it actually went wide and hit that post behind the goal. If we see a replay of this, let's have a look at that again. But I'm taking it. It's the goal Christian Eriksen puts into the back of it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it definitely goes in, but look, it goes straight through the net. That's weird. Net doesn't move. It's like the net's not even there. So yeah, it did put me off for a second. But never mind. It looks like we're going to be taking another victory here. We're into the final minute of the game. Good defending there as well. And there is the final whistle. So game number 7 ends in a victory. And that's win number 4. We're going on a nice little winning streak right now. Let's try and continue that. He's got Danny Sturridge up front. Niang's obviously got pace. Not the best finisher, but Danny Sturridge can do the finishing if needed. Defense is not great, to be honest. Not much pace in there. He does have Kingsley Coman there on the left side of midfield, though, so he's always a danger. And here he is in possession right now. He's got the skill. He's got the pace. Seems he's got extra pace today, but Dembele steals the ball off him. And Christian Eriksen, the goal didn't move again. Did you see the net? Didn't move, but it went into the back of the net. And this is putting me off. I don't even know if the balls are going in or what. Obviously it did because he's celebrating yet again. But again, Christian Eriksen with a little bit of magic. He's been our star man so far in the first 8 games of our FUT Champions weekend. Grabbing another goal. I will take that. Let's have a look. Do we see the full replay to see the goal not move? The net not move. Cracking finish. Yeah, went straight through the net yet again. But I'll take it. 15 minutes in. We're 1-0 ahead. And just a few minutes later, we're on the attack yet again. Here's Christian Eriksen, gives it to Kyle Walker, goes for the shot himself, and it goes straight through the net into the back of the goal. And that is the second goal of the game. And not sure what the goalkeeper's doing there. He didn't really dive, did he? But I'm going to take it 2-0. Or is he going to rage quit? It might be our first rage quit of the weekend. Go on, do it. Do it. Yes, there we go. He rage quit. So that is the first rage quit of the weekend and another victory for us. So what's that? 4 wins in a row, I believe now. But a dangerous side coming up against right now. He does have Czech in goal though. So if I can get some low-driven shots against Czech, they should go in. But he does have Fellaini as well in the middle of the pot, who's always strong, always wins the ball. Rashford's always a danger. And as I speak of Rashford, he goes through there and gives them the 1-goal lead. Just over 10 minutes gone. And we are behind, so some work to do if we're going to be grabbing win number 6. He's got himself a free kick. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Come on, boys, let's defend. This is game number 9, remember. We're currently on 5 wins, 3 losses. Here's Rashford. Oh, how did he get through them? And then he gets the shot off as well. Top corner. Oh, my days. That's some cheese. Somehow, he got through, what, 3 defenders there with 1 little turn. And only 1 player actually slid in, and that was Eriksen. And look at that, David De Gea unable to reach it, so it does go into the back net for Rashford's second goal. Cracking finish. Not going to give him, they're not going to take anything away from him. So let's see how long we've got left. We've got the whole of the second half, and he's going on the attack. And again, low driven shot. Well, it wasn't even a low driven shot, it was just a shot into the back of the net really. And David De Gea, poor positioning, unable to reach it. And that is goal number 3. Just seems every time he has a shot, it just goes into the back of the net, no matter who it is, no matter where it's from. So look what the defender's doing. That was horrible by Chris Smalling. There's a massive gap there. And okay, nice finish from Theo Walcott. It's game over. And just a few minutes later, he's on the attack again. Look, defence nowhere. Ball over the top, finds Rashford. Rashford somehow holds off Smalling and Eric Bailly as well in the middle, and then he shoots and scores yet again. Goalkeeper doing nothing. So now we are trailing 4-0. Things not looking good in this one, but it doesn't really matter if you lose 1-0 or 15-0. A loss is a loss in the weekend league. Look at that, straight through the net. That's a weird glitch. I don't understand why that's happening. And can we pull a goal back? We're on the attack here with Daniel Sturridge. He's in a good position, cuts inside. The rebounded header goes into the back of the net. And what we've got, just over half an hour to go. I don't think we're going to go on and get 3 more goals. So I will take that goal at least. Nice little finish as well from Danny. Making it 4-1. And let's see, we are into the final minute now. Aspilicueta currently on a yellow card, stealing the ball. Again, giving it away there was Eriksen, but it doesn't matter. The final whistle blows. So game number 9 ends in loss number 4. We're currently on 5 wins, 4 losses. And this is going to be the final game in today's episode. It is game number 10. He's got informed Jermaine Defoe. He's got Wayne Rooney there. I couldn't use Wayne Rooney in midfield for some reason, but a lot of people have said he's really good there. So I might invest him in the future, try him again. But as I said, I couldn't use him, so I did get rid of him in the end. We're on the attack here, looking for an early lead, and there's a nice little finish there from Jamie Vardy. Not entirely sure how he got onto the end of that. He kind of swung his right boot at it, managed to get onto the end of it, puts it into the far corner. And I say that was a little bit of luck there, but I'll take it. 8 minutes in, we're leading 1-0. Remember, the first episode in week 2, I think, ended 5 wins, 5 losses. So if we do go on and win this one, we would have had a better start at least than last weekend. Hopefully we can continue and get a better result as well. And there's a second goal of the game. 14 minutes gone, and it is Jamie Vardy again. Finally starting to pick his game up, try and grab some goals for him. He's had a slow start this weekend, Jamie Vardy, unfortunately. It's been Christian Eriksen being the magic man for me, to be honest. But here is Son. Crossing right in the middle, good cross, and it falls to Matic. Matic plays it inside for Wayne Rooney, and we were speaking of him before the game started, and there he is, being a danger around the edge of the area, putting the ball into the back of net, getting them back into the game. So it is now 2-1. Still plenty of time for this game to go either way, but here is Matic playing the ball forward for Vardy. Vardy on a yellow card, early yellow card in fact. Nice little bit of position play there from Eriksen and from Matic, and Matic is able to find the top corner. A nice little shot just inside the box, and that gives us the 2-goal lead back as well, and we are now leading 3-1. As there's going to be a free kick here for us. 25 minutes in, swung in from Matic, and it's fallen kindly to Vardy, who volleys it, and that's a cracking finish. He chested it down, didn't even let the ball hit the floor, and he volleyed it into the back net. So 25 minutes played, and there's been 5 goals already. So 4-1 will lead. I can't see this guy coming back into this game. And we almost stole it there. Now we're into the final minute of the match. Unfortunately, after those 25 minutes and 5 goals, there's not really been much action since there. So into the final minute we'll go, and there is a final whistle and another victory.